about some of the cute things that happened to me when I was a kid. When I was growing up in the community that I lived in, my parents were very, very strict and protective of us. So we weren't allowed to have friends outside of the house. So our best friends, my dad always said, your best friend must be your sister and your brothers. So that's what we had to do. We had to learn how to get along. I don't know how well that worked, but they tried. I mean, we have ups and downs. That's any normal family. Anyway, based on that concept, when I went to school, I never made it a point to make really close friends because I couldn't invite them to my house, and I couldn't go to their house. So basically, it was like hi and bye, and off you go. A lot of things, a lot of the rules in our house made me feel very isolated and different than the other kids. So you just have to kind of deal with it. Anyway, one day, I don't know what took this girl. She decided she wanted to really befriend me. I don't know what it was about what I did that day. I'm not too sure what I did that week or whatever it was, but she decided that she wanted to be my friend. And because my parents were so strict, a lot of times they told me to do something, I just did it, even though in my heart I might have felt like it was not didn't feel right. I did it because I was being obedient, but that obedience transferred into relationships with other people. So one day after school, this particular girl, her name is Carol. Hi, Carol. She invited me to walk her home. Now, by this time in my life, I think I was in grade 6, there was a routine, and my parents knew exactly what time I was supposed to come home. So I go to school, and after school, I grabbed my stuff and I came home. So they knew it was clockwork, boom, this is what time she'd be home. This particular day, when she invited me to go walk her home, it took me about, I don't know, maybe 5 blocks past my house, and then I had to walk back. So that's basically 10 blocks altogether that I would have been off schedule. So I'm thinking, if I walk fast, my parents they won't notice. Nuh-uh. Because I was young, I didn't even, I didn't realize. So I walk to my friend's house, well, my acquaintance's house. I just kind of just knew her, and then walk back. When I got home, my dad was upset. My mom was upset. My dad said he called the police. He called the school. Everyone was looking for me. And in my mind, I'm thinking I had a great time. I'm like, what are you talking about? Did someone shoot somebody? Okay, so they were just happy I was home. I don't know, I can't remember. There was some conversation on the phone with the police that she's here, whatever, whatever. Great. So I'm thinking, I will never do that again. Went to bed. Got up, went to school. When I got to school, the teacher asked me if I was okay, and I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. I didn't realize it got that big. Then, some point in the day, early in the morning, the PA system, the system that makes announcements in the school, the principal messaged the classroom, is Deborah there? What? What? I'm a kind of kid that doesn't like attention. I don't like attention. So as they're messaging me, everyone's looking at me. I'm like, oh, I could feel every hair on my back raise up. I was so embarrassed. I didn't even want to explain it. I don't even remember looking at the girl I walked with, because it was embarrassing to me. Like, why can't you walk your friend home? Needless to say, I never veered from the schedule again. Anyway, my first incident, actually that's not my first encounter with the police, because a lot of things happened in my house that were kind of nuts, but that was my first personal encounter, and I chose not to veer off the schedule again. Anyway, that was my story. I hope you enjoyed. I have so many more. Oh my gosh, my childhood was so crazy. Anyway, I hope to post twice a week now that I'm kind of familiar with the system, YouTube, and I hope you are blessed, and we'll talk to you again. Bye.